How's everyone doing? Mask here, and I'm about to show you guys my new deck for farming Bakura at level 30. Now, we had a new box drop, Chaotic Compliance, and with it, it's brought us a ton of new cards, one of which I am extremely interested in. This is going to change the farming meta as we know it. Gift of the Martyr, and it's only a normal card. This unlocks countless opportunities for us non-Union Attack users, and even people running Union Attack. This card single-handedly buffs Piranha over 5k for that 10k hit, and it's absolutely beautiful. You're just hitting with Gift of the Martyr onto either a Blue Eyes Ultimate or Master of Oz. And boom, your Piranha's at 5k, it doubles up to 10k when it direct attacks. So this is cutting our end game down by as much as 3 cards, or 2 cards. It's 1 card replacing what has been usually 3 in most setups that we've had so far. So this is crazy. All I need now for my end game is the Piranha, Martyr, and Secret Pass to Treasures. Then it's up to me to decide on how I want to get out the big monster, whether it's going to be a fusion summon, because we need those fusion points. Are we just going to Summoner of Illusions it out? Are we just going to use the Mystical Beast of Serket, which is one of my favorite methods? Either way, this is what I've decided on. We're going to run the fusion for now, because we do need we're aiming for the bonus points from that fusion summon at the moment. I've cut it down to using the new Master of Oz fusion card, because that's actually going to save us space. We no longer have to carry 3 Blue Eyes to the end of the game. We only have to carry 2 fusion monsters. We are losing out on the 200 bonus points from summoning that nice looking prismatic Blue Eyes. Mind you, that's not always guaranteed every game anyway. But actually, for the most part, I think I could guarantee it. I can second last turn summon Piranha, last turn summon that prismatic, even if we bottom decked it. But beautiful start. This deck has also become a lot more consistent. We've added 3 hoppers. We've had the room now to add 3 Gakapons in here as well as the 2 Roku Fields, which are supposed to help us later in the game. And apparently I have been told, and I am about to playtest this. Actually, this is just unfortunate. We can't help that. But the fact that Overpowering Eye was just used on a monster who was not at 2000 attack is perfect. That actually completes our low life right there. I can, for the rest of the game, not even bother Roku fielding, because Overpowering Eye only threatens us if it's used to basically kill us 100 to nothing by using it twice. I'm going to go ahead and Gawk. Well, there isn't really a threat to Pinch Hopper. That's the cool thing about this deck. When you're fighting level 30, there is 0 threats to your Pinch Hopper for practically the entire farm. But one thing I do want to test is this. If I put a Pinch Hopper in defense mode, I wanted to test it with 2 monsters out just in case, but if I put a Pinch Hopper in defense mode, does it mess me up? That is the question. Will he not attack a defense mode Pinch Hopper? And if that's the case, then Pinch Hopper is practically invulnerable in defense mode, because the only thing that has forced the AI to attack Pinch Hopper so far has been low life. And it looks like I'm right. So once you get that Pinch Hopper out for 1 turn, it's invincible. You are good to go. I'm going to set an Abyssal Designator, setting us up for that end game. I just want to be wary of the fact that he's going to use another overwhelming Eye, which will prevent us from being able to we would die then if we use the Designator now. Obviously, we want to hold on to it just so we have that option, though. We no longer need the Search. We can discard the Unhappy Girl, the Gakapon. This new setup with this new farming card is insane. Your hand is never clogged. We have so much more room in these farming decks now to counter people, set things up. I'm just so happy. This box didn't really bring much to affect the current meta decks. It's going to introduce Gemini. There's a bunch of new Gemini support coming in. But realistically, I was hoping it helped farming, because there is such an imbalance in farming right now. People using Union Attack are farming so much easier than us people who don't have it. But this completely has evened out the playing field. I am so happy. We got what? We have a Designator set. Technically, we need to be ready in case he doesn't get a chance to direct attack us. At this point, I already discarded Roku, so I have to be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need to discard 2 cards. I'll do a toss Unhappy Girl and 1 of the Designator. And the Gakapon. We don't need both of those. Okay. Actually, one thing I remember about this level 30 farm is there's also no threat to tributed monsters. So we can tribute out our big koala now. and he has no way of interfering, hurting, or anything about it. It's totally fine. The Koala will just chill there till the end of the match now. Spiritualism, it's good to get Spiritualism to pop on your Fusion Gate. That's why I always summon it early. I am actually, so that trumpet horn that you guys just heard, that is a our follower notification on Twitch. One of the things I've started to do, which I've really been enjoying, is we are live streaming on Twitch right now while recording this YouTube video. So you are going to get a couple of those notifications. And I am neglecting my chat right now. I will have to catch up once we finish this farm. Now let me see here. We do, actually, you know what? That being said, there's no reason why we can't go ahead and Fusion Summon. There's really... Technically, you might as well wait till your last turn, but I'm going to just go ahead and do it because I can. We only got 2 more cards left to draw. Master of Oz. I really want a glossy version of this. I didn't get a glossy Blue Eyes Ultimate, so I am because I do so much fusion summoning in these farming decks. It'd be really nice to get a glossy or even prismatic version of one of the main cards we're summoning. Don't need that Roku Field. All right, so this is the last turn. We know he no longer stands a chance at overwhelming us, overpowering us, sorry. So we'll go ahead and lower our life now. This deck does not have, I'm not a big fan of farm decks, especially when they have a mechanic, the enemy has a mechanic to direct attack you, that rely on getting your life points down to 100. I think under 1,000 is a much more realistic goal, but look how clean this is. Secret Pass to the Treasures, onto Piranha. We have Master of Oz on the field, and we are just simply going to Gift of the Martyr. Select the card to send to the graveyard. Boom, boom. What? That's just too good. We have that direct attack, and there's 10k. There was 3 cards. This is the new farming meta for us non-union attackers. Absolutely. That was flawless. We've definitely got a new setup for level 30 Bakura. Let's see how it scored. I was able to get the Fusion Summon. We got Comeback Victory and Low Life. So it should do really well. I'm hoping I break 8,000. 7,900. So, I mean, we're really close. We have some room in this deck. We could take out a Shard of Greed, perhaps. I know we were missing out on some glossy points. We only got 500 glossy. We were missing out on some glossy points around the Abyssal Designator section. I didn't get to play many of those. I think we could take out a Shard of Greed, both Shards of Greed actually, and put we could actually put a Fusion Summon in to really pump this deck easily into the 8Ks. Those Shards of Greed are doing nothing. They're just speeding the farm up. Bakura spawns rarely enough. We don't really need to speed it up. So with 500 glossy, we could totally throw in any glossy fusion you have. Throw that, and you just sacrifice one of your pinch hoppers to get the fusion out. It's safe against level 30 anyway. But yeah, the consistency-wise, this is definitely my #1 go-to choice for Bakura level 30. We might just be tweaking it here or there to figure things out. To be honest with you guys, we could scrap the Koala, Kangaroo, go back to our triple Blue Eyes Ultimate drop. Then you're getting that prismatic bonus for summoning the Blue Eyes, and that would definitely push us over that 8k mark. So I have no problem. I don't feel guilty labeling this an 8k level 30 Bakura deck, though. That is definitely good to go. But thanks for checking it out, guys. As always, come check us out on the stream, twitch.tv/MasKScarin. Hit it. You got Facebook, you got Twitter. That's how you're going to know what's going on. And of course, don't forget, stay classy.